Hello everyone, today we are going to create this cool 3D advanced map animation without using any third-party plugins. It is kind of super sick and you can modify and use it however you want.
He rounded the treacherous Cape of Good Hope, pushing into uncharted horizons. After months of peril, he reached Calicut in 1498, a daring journey that changed India's destiny
So
forever.
without wasting time, let's get started. Alright friends, so in this tutorial we are going to create this wonderful 3D map animation without using any third-party plugin. Okay, so we are going to use this advanced 3D renderer and we are going to animate this 3D object that I have downloaded from the free site like this. You can download this free 3D object. This is .glb file. We are also going to use this PNG, this pyramid PNG and this Qutub Minar PNG, clouds PNG file, and this one is this map that I have downloaded from this website. I have provided the link in the description. It is having a lot of historical map in high quality available and you can use it free of cost. So let's start by creating new composition. Let's call it master 9020 1080 and we will be using the 30 frame per second and 20 seconds will require. Click OK. Okay, so we are in our master composition. Now let's create a new composition. Let's call it map 4K and we are going to use this 4K resolution, 30 frames, 20 seconds. Click OK. Now let's add this map in our this composition. Scale it down around 50%. It's quite a big file. Okay, now import this 4K file here. Okay, scale it down. Okay, now let's import our zip file. You can use any resource that is freely available to you, or you can download all the assets that I have provided from the link in the description. Okay, so let us scale it down. It is quite big, so let's make it 10. All right, let's adjust the position. So not Y, not Z, but when there is X, Y, Z, then you try to change the position. Okay, let's change to 2 view, and this view we are going to use as a custom view, but nothing is visible because we haven't converted this our layer to 3D. So convert it to 3D. All right, now we can use this orbit around cursor to make it like it is horizontal map. All right, so just like this, make it just like it is a flag, so it will be easy to observe. All right, so zoom it. All right, so right now if we zoom it, then we can see that this is our select zip and press R for the rotation, then make this X rotation 90. All right, so now our zip is sitting on this plane, horizontal plane. So select it and just raise, just like this. So this is dipping, this is just, it is outside the, so you can see by zooming it. So this is how it is standing on the plane, you can see here. So this is in this view, you can see that like it is from, you are seeing it from the above, from the top. Okay, so this is sitting here. Okay, now we can have this little rotation and we can bring it little bit forward here. Okay, So from here it will move, then it will come to this Cape of Good Hope, and through this Mozambique it will reach to India, Calicut Bandar. Okay, so that is the route that was taken by the Vasco da Gama during 1498. So that we are going to recreate. Okay, so let us hide this ship first, and let us use this pen tool to create that route. So select this fill to none and this stroke to black 10 pixel, and without selecting any layer, or press F2 for that, and try to draw this point. Alright, when you are clicking the second point, don't release the mouse. Then once you have this nice curvious path, you can release the mouse so that you can select this handle over here, make it small. Okay, make it small, and then try to draw the rest of the path. If you don't do that, and you will try to draw the path, this will happen because of this handle. So just undo it. Okay, and then this, make this handle like this. Okay, then we are going to draw the path. You can press spacebar to move around, and this is how we are going to add this path over here. Okay, this, and again select this handle, make it like this, and then we are adding this smooth nice path. Okay, again now we want to trim it. So go to this shape layer, we can rename it as a root. Okay, and click on this add and add trim path. Okay, then go to this trim path, and somewhere around this 1 second add keyframe to end, make it 0, then come somewhere around 10 and increase this up to here. Again go back to around 18 seconds or so, and then complete the path. Okay, so if we preview it, we have this trim path moving from this Portugal, Lisbon to Cape of Good Hope, and then from here to ultimately its final destination to Calicut, India. Alright, so this over. Okay, now we want that our ship should also follow this path. For that we are going to use one trick. So search for this path. Okay, so we have this path, select it, select this path, go to window, and we have this inbuilt script that is known as create nulls from the path. Click on it. Design 3 option: point follow nulls, nulls follow points, and last one trace path. To click on this trace path, so it will create a path for the null. So it is very fast and looping. So go to setting, then uncheck this looping option. So now it will not loop, but it is having very short path. Okay, so press U to reveal the keyframe. Okay, so these are the keyframes. So align it with our root. So here. Okay, and second one is, take this second keyframe and align it over here. Alright, so we have this kind of thing. Okay, now just around here parent this zip 3D file with this path, with this trace path. Okay, so now this zip will follow the path of even we can select this zip, and we can have this change in this anchor point. Like let's change its anchor point to this. Okay, and let us now check how the movement is. Alright, so now it is having this kind of movement. It's almost perfect. Alright. Okay, good. Okay, now we can select all the keyframe and press F9 for easy ease. Okay, now we have ship and we can have this position, or we can manipulate the rotation. So let us click over here and we can change this Y rotation. This is the Y rotation. So let's over here add keyframe, then come around here. So it is a nice movement. And okay, we can add keyframe over here so it stays in that position. Alright, perfect. Okay, then we can again add this keyframe here. Then we can rotate. It's perfectly rotating. Again add keyframe over here. Then we can have this Y rotation like this. Alright, so this is the perfect. Okay, and then we can have this press F9 for easy ease. Okay, so it has a nice path. Now we want to zoom it and we want to show it. Okay, so what we can do, just let us increase the size of the ship. It's look very small, so we can do something around like 13. Okay, now we can hide this root. Okay, we don't need it right now. Okay, then okay, now let's use this orbit around cursor to see. Okay, we want this kind of thing. Okay, so let's add a new camera, 35mm. Click OK. Okay, and right click and add a new null object. Convert it to 3D and parent your camera with the null. So null will control this camera movement. Now let us again change this. I'm using this dolly towards cursor to zoom this thing. Okay, to see this position. Okay, so this is the thing, and you can use this pan under cursor to move your compositions. So this is the zooming. Okay, so perfect. It is perfectly in the center. Okay, now we can, if you want, you can adjust the position. Okay, just like this. Okay, and if you see that it is look like floating, so let's deep it little bit. So this much. Okay, all right, so this looks good. Okay, and it's look back, so go to this shape option, go to this composting option and click on this except light off. Okay, so now it will have this original position. Okay, all right, now let's add position and orientation. So press P, and for orientation, so we have position and we have orientation. Keyframe, press U to reveal keyframe. Alright, then somewhere around here, when it start, add another keyframe. Alright, then somewhere around 10 seconds or so, let's try to change this Y position from again change to this X position as well. Okay, then sun. Okay, so you will be able to see the ship. Okay, and you can add this orientation, and here we can change this orientation little bit. Just like this, so it's look nice. Okay, kind of orbit around. Okay, so it's moving, this ship is moving, and then there is a zooming, and okay, this somewhere around here we can change this position. Okay, we can zoom it out. Can add orientation keyframe, so it will have this kind of movement. Okay, and here we can zoom to again to India. And add the orientation keyframe. Okay, so we have this path here, and then okay, select all the keyframe and press F9. Let's preview it. Okay, now let us do some adding of some clouds and some buildings. And okay, so we have this this pyramid, so let's add it over here, convert it to 3D. Let's scale it down. Alright, and let's change its, press R for the rotation and change its axis rotation to 90. Alright, and place it over here and just lift it. And alright, so there is a, it's look black because we have to go to composting material option and we have to switch off the accepting light. So now it will look perfect. Okay, even we can okay do like this. Alright, so it is not the exact location of the pyramid, but it will look the, it will give some kind of some reference. Okay, so from here okay, then it is going towards the India. Okay, one press U to reveal keyframe, and then like this, it's like this, and we can change the position. Okay, just little bit of change of position. Okay, here we can add this Qutub Minar same way like we added the pyramid. So convert it to 3D, press R, add X rotation to 90. Okay, then change its position, bring it over here, scale it down, it's quite big, scale it down. Alright, also change this X position, little Z. Oh, still it is very big. Okay, so still it is very big. So let's scale it down. Let's make it 5. Change its position, Y position, change the X position. So play with the position and scale, and again you can switch off the light from the material option. Switch off this accept light. Okay, but it is not visible this peak. So what we can do, somewhere around here we can zoom out so that we can see the height. Alright, so now it's looking perfect. So adjust the rotation position. Now it's looking perfect. I think we can zoom out here as well. This point, go around here and like this. Okay, around here. Okay, and this. Change it. Change this. Okay, good. So it start from here and then okay, so now it is perfect. Okay, now let's add clouds. Okay, so we have this clouds here. So edit, convert it to 3D and scale it down and rotate it again to 90-degree X rotation. Okay, and switch out this lighting option so that you can see it properly. Okay, so scale it down. So around 2 or 3. Okay, lift its axis just like this and okay, place it like this. Duplicate it, placed over this pyramid. Okay, just like this, and let's change the transparency to something around 80. Okay, and this one transparency, let's make it 95. This is going over here, and we can also add some clouds over here. Duplicate it and we can bring it in the front over here. Okay, this is looking good. Okay, scale it down like 2 or 1. 2 will be okay. 2, duplicate it, make one here, and let's transform it, flip vertical so it will look something different. Okay, alright, let's make its transparency 100%. Then we can add duplicate it, and we can have that one cloud over here. Okay, just like this. Okay, now clouds are very static and it looks unrealistic, so let's add press P for position and keep holding Alt, click on this stopwatch icon so it will open the expression window. Type wiggle and type 0.5, 10. Alright, then select this position and right click and copy expression only and select all other cloud and then paste it. Okay, so it will have this kind of cloud is having this kind of little movement. Okay, alright, now it looks perfect. Okay, even we can add wiggle expression to our ship, so let's do that. Okay, so this is ship, press P for position, right click and separate dimension, and we are going to add, keep holding Alt and press this Y position and add wiggle expression 2,5. Alright, so ship will also have this kind of little movement. Okay, so it looks natural. Okay, so we have this map 4K here. So let's add this trim path over here. So select this pen tool without selecting any layer. Select pen tool. Let's make it something around 8 pixel and draw this path. Okay. Alright, then let's add the trim path. Okay, add keyframe. So where it is starting, so around here the movement is starting. Okay, so just add keyframe, make it 0. Okay, then come somewhere around here, then come somewhere around here and make it 100%. Now it's up to you. If you want to add the dashes and all, then you can do it from this here this stroke. Then you can add dashes. Then you can make this dashes to round cap like this. Even you again click it and there will be a gap, or you can have this gap. So that kind of thing you can do. Okay, it's up to you. So come to master. So this path is started, see, and this is following this path. Then the reach is the India. Okay, let's press U to reveal keyframe and let's bring it little closer. Press F9 for ease. Let us again look. Minor adjustment, like let's add one radial pulse or radial waves here, and second over here, and third the Calicut bandar over here. Okay, so for that let's open this our map composition. Let's create a new solid. You can have any color solid, doesn't matter. Let's name it radial pulse. Alright, now add this radio waves effect over it. Okay, this is quite big, so we have to do some adjustment. Okay, we can change this color. Let's keep this blue only. It's looking nice in kind of contrast in this color map. Okay, but the rest of the setting we have to change, because right now it is quite big and we don't want that much big. So let's do the adjustment. So render quality 4. Alright, then frequency we don't going to change. Let's change this expansion, reduce it to around 1. Let's change this lifespan to 2 instead of 10. Alright, now it should work. Okay, so now you can see that it is having this kind of small. Okay, it is kind of small. So let's change it and put it somewhere here where this our trim path is starting. Okay, here. So it look good. You can change the start width and let's make it Gaussian, and let's change to start width to around 11 or 12. This is good. And let's change the end width to around 10. Alright, so let's go back to master and let's see how it's look. So this pulse, alright, it's looking good. Okay, perfect. So it is perfect. And fade out time we can change to around 1.5 or 4. Let's make it 1.5. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's look good. Okay, now just duplicate, command or control plus D, duplicate and just place it to over here. Alright, then again duplicate it. And place these two over here. Alright, now we can just change the appearance of timings, like we can change this one to around here. Alright, so it will start like this. Okay, let's bring it forward a little bit. Okay, so this is the spot, and then when we start, this can start the last one. Okay, so like this. Alright, so let's go back to master, whether it is working or not. Let us see. So it is working. Alright, it's looking good. Okay, here also, and then its final destination. So it is working. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now let's add the final sauce. So you can add chromatic aberration, brightness flicker, camera shake, and grain, and posterize time, and so many things. Okay, so let's for this video, let's add this brightness flicker. So right click and add new adjustment layer. Alright, then add the effect called levels. Alright, so it is not visible, so do like this, so it will become visible. Alright, now we will make it bright. Alright, so this is bright. Okay, now press T for the opacity and keep holding Alt, add, click on this stopwatch icon, so it will open this expression window. Now we will add posterize time 6, and we will also add the wiggle expression with the value of 50/30. Alright, so what will happen? It will have this brightness flickering. Let's rename it also flicker. Now let's add camera shake effect. So add a new adjustment layer. Let's rename it as shake. Add transform effect. Make this scale 101 and add, keep holding Alt, click on this position and add expression, posterize time 6, and wiggle expression 56 for slow. We are going to, or you can add the 15:3. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so another thing is we will be adding solid. So right click and add new solid. Change this color to 80. Add grain effect. This is change to final view, and we are going to select this Kodak Vision 200T. Okay, then we can change this size to 1.3. You can change the animation speed from here 0.3. We can add softness to 1.2. Okay, then add tint effect over it. Okay, then pre-compose it. Let's call it green. Okay, and add levels over it. Change the blending mode to overlay. Okay, right click and add new adjustment layer. Let's call it posterize time. Add posterize time effect. Change this value to 12. Add new adjustment layer. Let's call it, rename it as vignette. Select this ellipse tool, double click, invert it, add vignette effect, increase the amount of vignette just like this. Go to mask and increase the mask feather just like this, so it will look cool. Alright, and I'm not going to add these scratches and old film like effect. So everything is over, and this is our final
Vasco da Gama
look.
set sail across unknown seas, braving storms and endless waters. He rounded the treacherous Cape of Good Hope, pushing into uncharted horizons. After months of peril, he reached Calicut in 1498, a daring journey that changed India's destiny forever.
Alright guys, now I have not added any kind of light like environment light or other lights. But if you want to know, then let me know in the comment. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hype, keep learning. See you in the next one. Bye bye.